Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy Monday or Memorial Day. I'm recording this on Memorial Day. I am waiting outside of Goodwill for their Dollar Day. My local Goodwills are open today, so I'm here ready to hit the dollar sales. If it's your first time on the channel, my name is Ryan. I'm a full-time reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Depop. And in today's video, I'm just going to talk about kind of video structure. Now, what do I mean by video structure is on my YouTube channel, I mainly do vlogs. I kind of go all over the place, what's on my mind at the time, but I'm thinking about kind of switching things up to doing more scripts, maybe. I don't really have that high of a view count, and that's okay. The whole point of my YouTube was actually just to meet other resellers, especially around the country or world, or even here locally. I've met plenty of connections, and you know, it's a lot of fun. I think in our reselling niche, it is kind of lonely a lot of the time. So when you can relate to other resellers, it's really cool, especially when they're across the country, like say New York or Indiana or even other places, or even locally. I know several other resellers that watch my channel that are in my Tulsa metro, and everyone's nice. There's a couple of maybe resellers that don't watch my channel. They're kind of a little pushy, and you know, I think you get that everywhere, where people have that scarcity mindset that like, I need to get this item. I'm not really that competitive. I'm just kind of like, it's not worth my time even fighting over a lot of stuff. So at the bins, if it's not really in front of me, I'm not gonna snatch something out of someone's hand. I did see on someone else's post, I wanna say it was Canary Closet. If you don't follow her on Facebook, I would highly suggest Canary Closet over on Facebook. I don't know, she might have a YouTube. I might have to check that out. But she posted something about one of her viewers or commenters or someone on her page said that when people are taking pictures or looking up something, they hang it on like the end cap of an aisle, and they're taking a picture, or maybe they're recording a video for YouTube or social media or something like that, that this lady, not Canary Closet, but this other person, will go up and snatch the item. And I'm just like, oh, people do that. That's what's crazy. Like, there are people that really do that. Let me know, would you do something like that? I just find that's just crazy. I've had, you know, for me, the aisles are pretty tight at the Goodwills I go to, so I leave my basket at the very end so I can come in and out of the aisles. That's just kind of what I've always done. I've only had twice, I want to say, that someone's tried to go through my basket, and it's usually not another reseller. It is just someone, usually an older gentleman, that thinks, oh, that's just available. And I even tell them like, oh, that's my basket. But and I even tell them, if you see something you want, take it, you know? I'm not, if you can just tell how they are. They are not going in for reselling. And I'm not saying it's because it's an older gentleman. I'm just saying they just have that, that look of, I'm just looking for myself or something like that. They're not really paying attention. You know, they're kind of like holding it up, looking to see if it would fit them, things like that. And in those situations, I'm very, like, I don't need it. And there's very few items that I feel like I really want. Now, don't get me wrong. There are items out there like, man, I know if I pick this up, I'm gonna make $100. On those, I'm kind of a little bit, yeah, I kind of want to keep it so I can make profit. But when it's just an item that I know I'm gonna make $10, $15, $20 on, and I know it's gonna go to pretty much the end user, I'm like, go ahead and take it. I don't care. Someone's alarm's going off. So I'm just like, go ahead and take it. It's fine. I don't really need that. And then it brings up conversation. I talk to them, and they even ask me like, what do you do? You sell, you have a brick and mortar store, you sell? And I just tell them I sell everything online. And they're really kind about it. They're, well, thank you and everything. I'm like, no problem. I mean, if it's for you, I'm not going to take something that I know it's going to the end user, except on those maybe items, like I said, that might make me $100. and that's just kind of how it is. But it's really hard to find those items anymore. Goodwills and Salvation Armies and other thrift stores, they're pulling those items and they're selling them themselves. So when you find them, it is rare. So I do like to maybe hoard those items, but on little items, yeah. But back to the structure of videos. Like I said, I kind of made my channel more of vlog style of I'm just talking about what's on my mind currently at the time. And it gets kind of chaotic, I would say, sometimes because, you know, the ADHD, and I'm just like, I'm just, I go all over the place. It might be kind of comical to some of you, or maybe some of you actually relate to what I'm talking about at the time. So I'm looking at trying to script it better. I've been watching a lot of different, not just reseller channels, but I'm looking at more popular YouTube channels of like how they structure their videos, because I would like to get maybe my view count up. Now that I've done this for a while, I think I've kind of plateaued a little bit. I'm around like 300 subscribers, which that's fine right now. Especially while I'm still building my own business. I don't feel confident, you know, just telling everything. I like it being a small crowd right now, but at some point I would like for it to grow, just to kind of talk to other people. And don't get me wrong, everyone that comments on my videos, I appreciate you guys so much. It does mean the world to me, because it means I'm not just talking to a phone, because I record everything on my phone. I'm not just talking to a phone, I'm actually talking to people, and I enjoy that. Like, you guys definitely make me want to create more video content, and I even go back and watch my own videos later on just to see how I'm progressing as not only a reseller but a person as well. Like, am I doing better than I was last month, 3 months, 6 months, a year ago? And I think that's a positive thing. But when I want to do this video structure is I want to try to find like a topic. And I feel like in the reselling space, it's very like, you know, you go to any other reseller channel and it's pretty much the same thing. And then you just find like someone maybe locally to you, or you find someone that maybe fits your personality. Like, you know what, me and him, or me and them would be friends. If we weren't, you know, strangers on the internet, we would probably be friends. We would go hang out and play retro video games and have a drink, or go play pool, or whatever. Like, for me, I'm a big Pokemon TCG player. When I'm not reselling, that is probably one of the biggest things I enjoy to do, along with retro video games. And when I mean by retro video games, I mean the old, like, you know, Sega, the Super Nintendo, my Game Boy Advance. I love Game Boy Advance. Oh my gosh. PS2 and Game Boy Advance are probably the top 2 systems to me. I absolutely love them. That's just my opinion, but that's also the generation I grew up with. Don't get me wrong, I'll play Atari, I'll play, you know, whatever. I'm not a very big video game person, I will say. I don't really get a lot of like the new PS5 games and stuff like that, just because they're a lot harder, and I don't find enjoyment as much as the older games. The older games, let's just say, they were easier to control. You had a directional button and like 2 buttons, or even 4 buttons, and I'm cool with that. Now you have to, like, even just playing a Madden game, like I used to love playing Madden, but now you have to like press certain buttons to jump and catch while you're the receiver, where back in the day you just hit A or B and pretty much hope that they caught the ball. And it's not that way anymore. The dial when you're the kicker is a little bit different. So games are a lot like more in depth, and I'm not that good at video games. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoy playing certain video games, but I'm not that good at video games, so it kind of takes even more the fun out of it when they're hard. And that's why I kind of like the strategy, I guess, or I don't know what type, I don't know the name of games, but that's why I like play Pokemon, because it's like a story and you just do little bits and pieces here and there. You don't have to do all these things. I mean, there was a Pokemon Legends Arceus, which it was kind of crazy, and I didn't even beat it all the way. I mean, I got pretty close, but I never beat Arceus, and you're probably like, oh, I don't know anything what you're talking about. But that's just kind of something about me. I enjoy those kind of things. And people that are probably watching my channel come for me and to hear what about me and my story, or maybe what's kind of going around in the Tulsa area, which is cool, you know. And like I said, I enjoy talking to people. But I'm going to try to do, I will probably still do my vlogs because I like just spitballing off the brain. It's fun. I enjoy it. But I want to make maybe a couple of videos, maybe at least once a week, that's kind of a video that is structured better, where I can like try to like build a script, and then it's full of like B-roll and me maybe talking over it. You know, I've learned it's like every 4 to 5 seconds you should just change the scene. I had a buddy, he messaged me, it's like, why do you just always make videos in your car? And it's easy, it's a vlog. I'm just sitting here anyways waiting for the store to open, so why not hit record and talk about what's on my mind? But I would like to maybe make something that shows more of a video structured, like it's full of B-roll, it's full of just actually telling a story on a topic. I don't know. Should I make a separate YouTube channel for that? Or where this is just kind of my vlog style and then that one's separate? I don't know. It's kind of up in the air on that. I thought about it. I could do that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, I know I didn't go too much in depth on it, but this is just something on my mind. If you like this video, please give it a like. Please comment below. What do you think about this? Should I keep just doing vlogs? Should I do the more structured where it's not all over the place, full of B-roll, me talking over it, you know, a bunch of words and things like that? Or should I put it on this channel and make a whole separate channel? I mean, I would love to hear you guys' input on this. I know it's kind of a weird question, but I want to hear from who actually watches my channel, what they think about this. So if you want to catch more content like this, please subscribe, because regardless, this channel will probably still have my vlogs. If I do the more scripted on this channel or not, we will see. If not, I will make a different YouTube, and I will let you guys know what that YouTube is if you're more interested in that or not. So once again, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much, so much. I see someone. And we'll see you next time. Bye.